And we're back. Sorry for the wait, everyone. Oh, and sorry for the small disturbance in the table's stability as I just kicked it. Also, I understood there was someone watching us who liked it when I said like, because they had a drinking game for every time I said like. Like when I'm doing it like right now. Like, enjoy your hangover to tomorrow.
Yes.
Now, to get us back into the game, the Bellathrome has set sail. You're on board as Captain Marcus is taking the helm, and you are pretty much right now left to your own devices on board, as your bodyguarding duties hopefully would not kick in like the first 5 minutes after you, left the port.
Let's hope not.
Too bad.
As the criminal activities of Los Sepals are being left behind. Eventually the quartermaster, her beautiful figure, walks up to you, as she is now also getting everybody at the the sails and everything in order, shouting commands everywhere she goes. She walks up to you as she is also the navigator for this vessel. So, our first... Oh.
We'll get to it later.
So, well, our first post will be the Isle of Arila and the city of Eritrea, which should only take us about a week to get there. But there won't be any stops in between.
Very well.
Sounds good.
Do I know anything of this
Yes.
port?
Producer, can we put up the map for a second?
Yeah.
Is that possible?
So in the meantime, I was wondering, did Nura end up getting any information on the royal migration?
At this point in time, no. But she would keep it in the back of her mind, and as you saw, she had magical means of communication.
Sure.
And she actually told you that it wouldn't be anything of a problem to get it known to you.
Yeah.
So, if you look at the map right now, you guys just left Los Sepals, and if you can look all the way to the upper left, you can see there that's the Isle of Arila with Eritrea the sea. That was something. So that would be your first stop.
Oh, it's
All the way. There we go. Yes.
There it is.
So that would be like something about like 600 miles, like as the swallow flies. So that would take you about a week or so.
Nice.
Okay.
Like 5 days if
Do I
things
know
are very
anything
good.
of this place?
Go ahead and make a society check for me.
19.
19. You know that it is it was originally in a long time ago, before the times of the Empire, a elven, not really a elven stronghold, but an elven, what do you call it?
Colony?
Outpost, colony, thank you. But nowadays it's also like been retaken by the people of Artelos, because it's technically still part of the province over there. However, there are still a lot of elves living there as well, because, well, right now there's complete peace between them.
So probably a lot of half-elves.
Could be, very well, yeah. But like, basically, once the Empire took control of everything, the Isle of Arila was given back to Artelos.
Very well. Okay. All right. Yeah.
So, well then, I hope you have something to keep yourselves busy, for now at least.
Very well, yeah.
If there's anything I can help you with,
Could you
don't be shy.
describe Alona again?
Ilona is a beautiful elf woman. She has like beautiful, almost milky white skin, with hair the color of sunlight, like shining, like very yellowy blonde hair, large pointed ears, like a very full-blooded elf, with beautiful also was it green eyes, I believe. Yeah.
Would I deem her origin to be the Three Broken Arms?
Could very well be. She is of high elven descent, yes.
Okay. Very well. Yeah.
I go and search for Danny.
Danny. All right.
Your new favorite person.
As the sea winds are blowing into your face, you eventually find yourself below deck, where Danny at this moment in time is taking care of some business with some barreling, because right now there isn't really anything broken for the ship, because he, well, basically had everything done. So right now he is just like using his time to get all the barrels checked and in order and repaired and such for the rest of the journey. So you can find him in the hold, as he is now like busy with like getting some iron rings back on a barrel. Greetings, Gricol, was it?
Danny,
Yes.
I wish to use the big crossbows. Teach me, so that I may use them to
Of course
slay
you do.
our enemies.
Of course you do. Are you gonna fish up the bolts when you fire them?
What? Why, I cannot turn into fish, but maybe Hannah.
That's cheating.
Recall, we can't just have you like shooting those bolts out in the open across the sea and losing them altogether.
Oh,
I grab one of my arrows.
we
Nope.
can use these. My bolts.
That one's a little bit too small.
Huh. Maybe make practice bolts.
Tell you what,
I give him puppy eyes.
all right, go ahead and make a diplomacy check
I
because this is very diplomatic.
17.
17.
can't imagine Gricol using puppy eyes.
As he's sitting on like a small stool with a table next to him, like with the tools, like the barrel in front of him where he was working on, he's just like, okay, tell you what, those bolts, they go for like 5 silver pieces a piece. I'll sell you one to get you acquainted with the equipment because, well, once hell might break loose on this vessel, you might as well be able to use those things.
Yes. You think. Well,
All right,
5 silver.
come
And
on
I
then.
Throw 5 silver.
Off
Take
the
my
boat.
money.
Are you actually throwing it in his face?
No, like on
On the table. Puts it in one of his pouches. Very well. And get the rest of your party up there as well. They might as well enjoy the lesson too.
Oh.
Ooh.
Fine, I'll share.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
No, so I go up to, I run up. But it's kind of clumsy because the ship is small, I'm big, and I'm wearing plate armor, so it's all kind of, so I decide to I reach the top of the ship again,
Careful, careful.
and I take off my chest plate, and put it down, and catch my breath, and then I run up to you guys.
Danny will show us how these great weapons work. Come.
Very well.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
like
As
fun.
you can see Melo like at the other side of the deck just like
Melo, you too. Maybe use bolts.
With his claw.
like trying to walk away, falling down, not getting her balance straight at this point. Yeah, this'll take some time for Melo.
But wait, are you gonna just shoot one of the bolts?
Indeed he is. Come
Yes.
on now.
I purchased bolt.
We lose them, right?
No, you're going to swim after it, right?
Hannah can turn into fish.
Can we maybe just like attach a rope, and make it into a harpoon?
That's not too bad of an idea.
Not too bad an idea.
Danny's like,
One of the crew walks by. You're getting old man. Watch it. Still keeping the 5 silver, by the way. As he walks up and he
Worth
gets
it.
like one of the ropes off of the deck that are there just to like line it with the harbor itself. We're still attached. All right.
Won't you
Moves
rip
up
the
to it. Sorry.
Won't you rip the maar,
Oh,
if you
Rip
tie
the
it
It
to the
depends how
ship,
far
or-
you'll shoot
Well, it's
it.
like a large metal thing, and he can also like
Oh.
use it a little bit to soften the blow a little bit. As he is now walking up there, and he is going to try and attach the rope to it.
I'll help him.
To craft. Okay, go ahead and make a craft check then. Oh, damn.
That's a success.
Okay, then he has a natural 20 with a +1, so that'll be. He's very enthusiastic about like this whole endeavor. So he walks up, gets like a what do you call it, like a chisel, and just points like a small hole in the base of like the large bolt, which is just like a large wooden thing with like a cross-sectioned metal point at the top of it, which he then cuts the rope through, pushes it tight, tests it out.
Should
All
be
right.
well.
So, gather around all for a lesson. Right here, we have the two lats. They can be adjusted right over here. They can be loosened like this, clap in, clap out. If you want to go for it, then place the bolt right over here and go ahead and crank that lever right over there.
It's up to you.
Yes.
Good call.
Stop right over there. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, we don't want to rip the ship apart right now. Okay,
Right now.
and
This
then,
can rip the ship apart.
well, let's
With the
not
rope
try it,
attached,
okay? So, as you can see, the thing is on a whole turret. You can actually get it around just a little bit. You can also adjust the height, but it's very, very sturdy because it needs to be. So, well, try to point somewhere, I guess. Let it rip.
I look at one of the clouds that looks most like a big animal. And I just point it kind of upwards.
Gurkal, maybe you want to point it down. I'm
Maybe
sorry,
there's a
but-
wheel
I'm sorry,
somewhere.
but this rope, I don't
No.
think it will go well if you shoot up.
Why not?
It should be fine right now. It's not that taut.
Okay, and I look at the thing. Dragon head on front. Made to be like Kuranao, no? But
Who?
missing 3 horns here, here, and here.
Who is
Then
this?
better image.
Who is this Kuranao you're speaking of?
Great golden god of all dragons. Yes. Creator of life.
Yeah, these are just normal dragons. But
Then not blessed. Too bad.
Golden dragon, you said, right?
I pull the trigger.
Game-wise, how does this work?
game-wise, you just use your own dexterity modifier, and right now, if Danny teaches you just a little bit of about how these things work, you are proficient with them. So you can now shoot them as you would any crossbow. However, if you would have the pleasure of hitting something with these types of puppies, you roll 3d10 instead of a normal damage.
But it's dexterity.
Yeah, it's dexterity based.
Wow,
Yeah, be-
Allison's gonna use this.
and because you need to point it, like the two
Yeah.
hit bonus is dexterity based.
But do you not also need strength to aim it properly?
No, it's just a dexterity based check, right?
Nice.
Allison's gonna use this so much.
But it will take time to actually ready a shot. That's the problem with it. So that's like
What's the reload speed?
reload speed. It takes 2 actions to actually reload and point,
yeah.
and then like 1 action to fire. So
Oh,
you
that's not
need
so
like
bad.
so you need to like be there and spend your like your whole 3 actions to get a bolt ready, fire it.
That's not too bad.
No. But if you have a bolt at the ready, like you need only 1 action to aim it and 1 action to fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So load, aim, fire. 3
There you go.
actions.
Nice.
Very well.
Um,
It's
Gurkalis enthusiastically starts reloading.
do we see any wheels in the vicinity?
Wheels?
wheels.
Wheels.
Whales. You actually hear like from the ocean. No. It's a great
Blood
white. It
spills
comes up.
Gurkalis like, yes!
Food.
No, right now.
Victory.
Right now, you can just see like the coast, like very close to you. I think it would be like a kilometer or something like away from you.
Oh, I know seals then.
Any seals? Well, yeah, impaled like somewhere in the ocean right now.
Like they should be.
Many great monsters shall be slain on this ship.
Well, Gurkal, drag
Oh.
the thing up.
Yes. I start cracking again.
So whoa! We're not firing any other bolts.
No. Drag the bolt up.
Oh yeah, I meant that.
Oh yeah,
By
yeah,
now
okay.
I was already. I figured I was already done doing that.
it back.
Gurkalis, like started pulling immediately after it landed.
Then he walks up, gets like a little piece of chalk out of it. Okay, if we don't want to ruin the ship, only till there, and he sets like a small line for where you can crank it up to. And if you go beyond that, then we will have indeed that the ship will be torn apart and we will get some damage.
Sweet.
So let's try to avoid that, shall we?
Ah,
Alright.
sweet.
So you guys can make yourself acquainted with these ballistas
Yeah.
indeed, and if you would train with these for the rest of the day, we'll say that you are proficient with them, and when the theoretical shit will hit the fan, then you are ready to actually use them.
Yeah,
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, let's spend the rest of the day on this.
All right. As Danny wasn't really doing anything right now because, well, they were lying in port for a long time, so everything that needed repairs was already repaired. He basically stays with you and trains you in the use of these ballistas. So there are in total 5 of them. One at the front of the ship where you are getting this training from, because well that's the easiest as you shoot it off and you are already like going towards it, and then 2 on each side. The ship itself does have like a second deck at the bottom where it is like full for the cargo and for like the living quarters, but it doesn't have any cannons or such. This is a sailboat. It's very like what do you call it? Shallow, like close to the water. So
Very well.
Lowrider.
yeah.
Well, that's day one.
Eventually, as the evening falls, you are all getting ready to go back to bed, but not before you actually are introduced to the ship's cook. As you are seated below deck with everybody beside you, like in total there is small 30 people of total crew, together with the people that you actually met and you included. So it's like one long table with everybody next to it, and eventually the cook walks up to it. It seems to be a tabaxi, a catfolk person, who walks up with like nice furry paws, with the complexion of what seems to be a tiger, like with streaks of like black and orange all across of his face, like a very pointed snout also, as he puts like a very large pan on the table. There we go.
Hannah, you should say racist things again.
Hello! Why do you like water? No, I take that back. I never said that. What's your
Grub
name?
is being served. Get your balls, all of you. Yes, thank you.
Hey,
Marcus,
we
sitting
haven't-
next to
we
you.
haven't met.
This is our ship's cook. His name is Fisher.
Fisher. Fisher?
Indeed, good sir. Yes.
Fisher.
What is wrong? Do you like? Do you not like?
Oh, I
Good
do,
call,
I do
grabs
like.
it.
Yeah, no. Just,
Too
I
late.
I love all. Can I get some? so
Yeah,
I can think?
because everything has been served out.
Fisher. That's funny because he's a cat.
And cats like fish.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like his parents were
Is
racist
it any
too.
good?
Isn't that good?
Is it your first name or your last name?
It is my name. It is my full name.
You only have one.
Oh, it's
actually,
fish
I only have one
apostrophe
name.
Yeah, I was
so
about to
that's
say,
not
do you have
really
more
weird.
multiple names?
Well, I only have one as far as I know.
Then why should I have more?
But most people I know have two names. I just don't have a name because I don't know.
Allison Arto.
Artana.
Iro Bagel.
Dornby.
Fries.
Yes. Hannah the Elf. Gurkal Unique.
Greetings to all of you. I will be the one that actually serves you your dinner each evening and make sure that you are well fed for any combat that you might be endeavoring.
Yes, many fights on this ship.
Well, I hope not.
Oh. Why?
Dural, who is sitting like a little bit further from you. Well, to be honest, do you actually want anybody to get hurt on this journey?
Definitely not.
Yes, we shall bathe in the blood of our enemies.
Well now, aren't you anxious?
Our great hunt awaits. We seek the Maddox.
But
We
we
hope
don't-
to find him.
We don't kill innocent people.
Marcus is sitting there. The Maddox?
Yes,
Who are you?
he is the Maddox of the ship that took me from home. Slavers. Right? Slavers.
Yes.
Slavers.
That's correct.
So you are a freed slave then?
Yes. Used to be. Slave. But only for a while. Then I killed. No, we killed. The pack killed slavers.
I
Well, not
see.
all. We released Frank.
Frank. Yes.
And I understand that the authorities of Los Sepals do not know about this.
They do. They say we great heroes and goblin slayers.
Let's just keep focusing on the goblin slaying, shall we?
Yes.
Very well.
Allison's like,
You know the Maddox?
I understand that Danny actually helped you with some training with our ballista on board.
yes, that's true.
That would be a nice boon for all of you.
We
So
we've
that's for
gained
us.
some proficiency, so we
Very
we
good,
do
very
know
good.
how they work. So
What did I do wrong?
I taste the food. How is it?
It's good. Yeah, it's nice and tasty. Nice fish soup. Like a nice bowl of grub with it. He also serves out like pieces of bread. It's simple, of course. Well, because you will be at least like for a whole week on the high seas before you actually set foot on land once
Fisher.
again. So. Yes.
Do you
sir.
cook alone?
I do. Yes.
Would you like some company?
Well, yes. If you are being bored on board, I can use some help. Always.
Very well. I'll help you out a couple of times.
Good.
He's got a potato peeler now.
Yeah.
Yay!
Pretty much. Good. See to it that you get to me first thing in the morning because we need to prepare the breakfast for everybody then. Yes? Good. But for now, enjoy your meal.
You too.
Nice. Calm times.
It's good, by the way.
Do
Thank
you
you.
like eating fish?
I do, yes.
Cool.
Cool.
Captain, just let them be.
Allison's still. Every time, Allison's just blushing or something. Like he doesn't know how to handle
These
you
guys are like,
anymore.
oh shit, I have to be on a 3-month journey with these assholes. Are they gonna make fishing jokes for like the whole journey?
Yeah,
The
I
answer
like
is yes.
fish as well. Yeah, probably.
The large handsome half-orc is still looking at Grukal from across the table. But, Grukal, are you so anxious for any combat here on this vessel?
Yes. Great hunt. Also, small space. Must move. Or risk
Fatigue.
what my clan calls weakness.
The captain markers to Dural. Dural, I know what you're trying to do. Please, just keep it civil. Oh, I'm just inquiring with Grukal. It's nothing really. However, the thing is that like a lot of us sailors at sea quickly also become anxious and well need some exercise. If you would willing to lend us a hand with that.
Is he flirting with me?
Yes.
For Nicole, yes.
In a way, well, make
I
a
want to
make,
touch
Get a
you.
hand with that.
make a perception check. Make a perception check.
They want to practice in the bedroom.
10. I can't give you any more information than I'm already giving you right now. No, but like
Yes.
we don't really have free weights here, so well we'd like to spar a little here on this vessel.
Yes. Yes. Let us test greatest warriors. Danny's strong warrior too. No? He has biggest weapons.
Oh yes, but not in the how do you say? His strength is his mind.
Oh.
Wait,
little
you
bit
guys fight each other?
Oh no, it's not really fighting. It's just like testing each other's strength.
But what if you hurt each other? You're at sea.
Well then,
Then I'll be there.
But you can fix everything. Do you kill each other as well?
no. It's all fun and games. It's all just a little bit of play.
That's just some training. We
Just
did
a little
that-
bit training.
Yeah, we
But
did
what
that in
if
the
someone
monastery all the
gets
time.
mad while fighting? Because that can happen, you know. You
Well, we're
can-
all friends here.
You can heal up yourself. Just take some time and lick your wounds and such.
I know, it sounds dangerous.
As he smacks down his empty cup. Well, it seems I might be a little bit in the mood for some training. What do you men say? As everybody begins to pound the table, as he's now like making himself look large and big and muscular as
everyone
he
drink?
grins at you. Sorry?
Did everyone drink alcohol?
Nothing yet. No.
As Hannah said, this sounds dangerous. Allison's muttering it under his breath like, says the one who tries to hug giant centipedes.
I just want to make friends, okay? And I storm off. I turn red and just storm off. What fringe.
All right then. Get the ring ready. He says with
They
a
have a ring.
There's a
This ring.
God.
All right.
People are mad.
As the rest of the upper level crew is like a little bit like, oh god, not this
Oh
again.
dear.
As all
Allison's
the
also
all the
okay.
young and well, let's say combat ready people from the crew gather up top where there are setting up like different small spikes in the ground with like a rope around them to get like a makeshift ring at the ready.
How high
where-
are the spikes?
Oh no, just like this, just like a little bit, so that you actually know like where the ring is.
Are
and-
they
and-
actually spiky?
No, it's just like the small
Okay.
bolts, small
Okay.
bolts. It's like, well, it'll hurt if you get your foot on it. The night is now already fallen, so everything is getting a little bit dark. So torches are put up at like the different poles of the ship itself, so we have some light to shine upon this battle, as the large half-orc figure actually throws off his clothing, and you can actually see that his whole body is tattooed in like these tribal tattoos, like with all different shapes and sizes, like all like sleeved also, like everything is tattooed up for him, as he gets his hair a little bit to the back, as he is cracking his knuckles and standing there. Well, now it seems we have a introductory bout. So let's see, Grakal, if you are really the muscle, can you actually stand your ground in some of the crew here?
So I tighten the strap to my chest plate again.
Yes.
And I grab my great axe.
Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh, we do not need to cut each other, Grakal. Leave those playthings for the real monsters. Here, we just go at it hand to hand.
Okay. Confusedly, I put down my my axe and I move up. Armor?
Oh, well, if you need it, I guess.
Ooh.
Can I make a perception check?
Sure, yeah. If you can understand it.
I'm not sure out of character if Gurkal would get that. 6.
6? Like, why is everybody doing like this tribal call? Like, ooh. Yeah,
Gurkal kind of looks around.
Yes, it is good armor. Paid many gold.
Well then, suit yourself.
Ha.
Gurkal,
That one he does get.
I think they find it more honorable if you would undo yourself of your armor.
Oh. Okay. So I take it off and I.
Get all the way to the ready.
Yeah, and I like there's still some parts of it left because it's just gonna take half an hour, but like
Yeah.
the
The
main
full plate
plating,
is,
I
is
I
off.
just dump on the ground. So I'm kind of just wrapped in these straps now, holding together pieces of armor, leather straps, and just some chain around the arms.
All right, as you step into the bout with Dural. So, the rules are simple. This is the ring. Last person to stay in it wins.
Yes.
All right. As he gets to the ready, and eventually he tries to jolt and grab you. So I would like you to make a perception check to see who goes first.
Let's see if I roll higher on this one. No, 10. Or, well, yes, but still very low.
Well, but it seems that
So 7.
your reflexes are still a little bit higher than
Oh,
his
wow.
at this point in time.
Oh, you suck.
He might be,
Suck
yeah,
to
he
you.
rolled really, really low. With a 2 on his part. So there will be a total of 8.
Oh, nice.
All right.
All right.
So go ahead. As he is being a little bit cocky, looking around a little bit, he tries to go for you, but you're first. What do you want to do?
I'm going to run up.
Okay.
So that's one action, I guess, or are we close enough?
The ring itself is like only like a few meters
Oh, so
across
we're
from each
basically
other, so
already
basically you're
adjacent.
already adjacent. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna make an athletics check against
Okay.
his fortitude DC. I'm gonna try and grab him.
All right.
25.
25. Ooh, yeah, that'll be enough.
Sweet. So I grab him.
As you run up to him, he sees you. He tries to like lock arms with you, but at the last moment you duck underneath him. You.
Is it a
Push
critical
against him?
success?
It's not a critical success, I'm afraid.
Okay,
No.
I'll take it. So, what's it gonna take to throw him?
At this moment in time, you can just try to push him away.
Okay. Yeah, let's go for it. So now that I haven't grabbed,
Grappled.
I'm gonna.
Okay, go ahead. Another athletics check against his fortitude DC.
That is a 19.
19.
Do I like subtract 5 because it's a second attack, or
Oh, right. Yeah, at this moment it would. Yes, indeed, because they're both attack quote-unquote actions.
Right.
So right now it's
13
without.
then?
So with that-
It's agile, because
Oh.
it's unarmed.
Oh, it's
So
unarmed, so
minus
-4, yeah.
Okay, so wait, 19 I said. So then 15.
15. Not enough this time. As you try to like push him away, he digs in his heels and he's now just holding you like. As his now somewhat orcish voice seems to be getting through a little bit.
Nice. Well, I'm tempted to. No,
you
that's
gonna
a bad
rage?
idea. Yeah, I'm going into rage.
Yeah.
could.
No,
Can
not
if you
yet.
want.
Not yet. Gurkal is not. This is not real battle, so Gurkal isn't feeling it yet, and he's not challenged yet. I'm just gonna try and push him again.
Okay, go ahead.
No.
No. as Dural is now just sitting there. Come on then! And he goes for a large smack as you are grabbing him to just hit you for
He first
a...
needs to roll a flat 5.
Oh, right, there's a flat check, so that he takes, which is good for you because that was a natural 19 on the dice. And natural 18 to follow it up for a total of 25.
Against AC?
AC, yeah.
I think that hits. Yeah, that would
Yeah?
hit even with.
But
armor.
Does it crit?
would it be a critical hit at this point?
So I'm proficient or trained in unarmored, so that means I get 4 from
Yeah.
just being unarmored,
Yeah, so 4 plus your dex modifier.
plus my dex, so that makes it 16.
16, ooh, you just take a normal hit. As you take, at this moment in time, a total of 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
8 points of bludgeoning.
As he just hits you hard on the back of your, of your hide. Then goes in for a second hit, just like, punching you again for a, oh wait, that's a flat check he takes. And then the second hit is going to be a -5, would be a 16 to hit.
16 to hit. Yep.
Okay. So you take another 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to try and break free of your grapple. So he's going to take a -8 at this point to break free from your fortitude DC then.
Okay.
So he's going to try and get free, but I don't think that'll work with a athletics check of 12.
No.
All right. So as he's just smacking you, he is flexing against you to get you off of him, but it doesn't budge at this point in time. You're up.
First, I'm just gonna go for another athletics check. Yeah.
All right.
Let's go for another athletics check. I'm gonna
To push him away again.
Push him
Yeah, push him back.
out of the ring. Yeah.
All right.
No.
No.
Natural 1.
Still holding fast. He's now punching you on the back, trying to break free from you. You can't really get the nice grip you had first.
So I'm going to just give him a nice little headbutt.
You reel back, go in for the cracking attack.
21
-4, right?
minus 4, 17.
17 hits, but it's not a
Nice.
critical hit, I'm afraid.
What's my unarmed damage again? Is that a D4?
1d4.
Let's see.
As a monk, it's 1d6. I believe it's 1d4. Pretty sure
No,
it's 1d4.
I do 1d8.
Yeah, I'm
So
pretty sure it's 1d4.
It is indeed. The nice pyramids.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
So that is 8 damage.
8 points of damage. As you reel back, he also has like both his hands up to give you a smack as your head cracks into his. As he likes it.
And I'm now going to make an intimidation check.
Okay. 8 points.
So, I mean, making another attack is a
No.
bad idea at this point. The intimidation is going to be full, so I'm just going to, after I headbutt him, just going to scream into his face as loud as I can.
Demoralize.
Another natural 1.
Whoa.
That's quite a couple.
After he smacks me in the chest.
With a few like sparks and a few like little flames coming out of your mouth, as the rest is like, whoa, like easy over there, as he is just like, because that was your last.
That was my last action.
All right. As he is going in, as you are now reeling back, he is trying to get your neck with one hand and just punching you with the other. Going for the flat check first, that he takes. So then,
Throwing well
for
those
his
flats.
first, yeah, like I haven't rolled lower than a 15 on his flat until now. And then the second hit is a 26, natural 19 plus 7.
26 to hit. That's a
Yeah,
crit.
is that a crit? Oof.
Crit.
Let's see how that goes. With, let's see, that's 4 plus 8 is 12 points of damage. As he just hooks you completely.
So, can I use, does my unarmed attack count as a weapon?
It does, yeah, it's just an attack. So do you want to make your hands glowing on your next turn? Because
Yeah.
he still has 2 actions left.
Oh,
So
sorry.
he is, yeah.
I thought,
So
we were already finished, but I'm
No,
just
this
all
was his
changed.
first attack. As
my
now he
God.
doesn't really want to get you off of him because it was too much of a hassle, and it seems that, well, his punches are landing, so that's
Yeah.
good. So then, let's see, it was a flat 5
Five.
check. Yeah, okay, so he makes it again with a 6. So the second is going to go in for, although this will miss with a 10 to hit. Sorry, 11. And then he's just going in for the third attack for a flat check of natural 19. And the hit self is, well, that's a good one. That will be a 3 to hit. As like his first one is just like hooking you completely, but then you, like one you just dodge out of the way, and the second one you get blocked with your elbow, and he's just throwing haymakers at you. You're up again.
All right, yeah, so Gurkal's just happy. He's a happy man. So he's just enjoying this. And as first action, so as I'm just being punched, like I'm past FHP at this point, and I'm going all in, right? This isn't a serious battle. So Gurkal is just roaring as he goes into a rage. And I shouldn't forget, I get 4 bonus HP.
It's only 4.
Nice.
Well, level plus con. And then as a second action, I use Weapon Surge.
Level plus con.
All right.
Yeah. And so I raise my hand as as it's trembling with my innate draconic power, and it starts
Hell yeah,
just
it does.
glowing as I aim for him. Oh, I hope it hits. Yeah, Dragon Ball
Better
Z
hit.
style, babe.
Kamehameha coming in.
So you have a +1 on this too. Oh no.
What is it?
That's 14.
14. As he is also not wearing armor,
Oh,
that'll actually hit.
Yes! All right.
So go ahead and roll damage.
That is 3, 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 2 from rage is 10 damage.
10 points of damage. As your shining fist goes back, goes. He comes back, like his hair now a little bit matted, like his beard is now also full with like a large scab wound from your fist that just like scratched his entire skin. He has like a little bit of a trickle of blood around his face and the largest grin you have ever seen from ear to ear, as he also enjoying this very well.
You still have 1 action left, right?
No, those were all my rage, weapon, surge, falcon punch.
Yes! He's going to try and return the favor as you guys are just like grappling each other, trying to smash each other's head in. With each hit, it seems that it's only going to be nicer to actually like get the grin a little bit further. His first one, although, is firstly going to miss as you have grappled him, and he only rolls a 2 on his flat check. But his second and third attack are coming in, with the second one is taking his flat check and coming in for a total of.
Does it still
with
count
the,
as,
I
as
do
an
believe
attack
it's
for the penalty?
I do believe it does. So it will be, but it will still be a total of 18 to hit.
Wow.
All right.
Good roll.
So he
Yeah.
gets, another 8 points of damage in.
So that's minus 4.
Are you also grappled when you, I mean, are you also flat-footed when you're grappled?
No. It doesn't say so, I think.
Don't believe so. I think that was like those things only happen when you get restrained and such. And his last hit is going to get in. Okay, the flat check he makes, and then the last one. Oh, take a look right over here. Take a look right over. Oh, that's a natural 20. That's a natural 20. Oh,
Your girl's
As-
going down!
oh my god.
I
Oh my
think
god.
This might be the first fight I'm gonna lose
Oof.
in the.
it's a
in
good
this
fight
campaign.
though.
With a total of 15 points of damage.
Are you down?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh my
definitely.
god!
I had 5 HP left.
Oh shit.
He did a total plus 15, so he did
Yeah.
a total of 44 damage.
Yeah,
just
oh
on
my
that.
god, I rolled really well. And this orcish figure can actually pretty well throw a punch. As he is just like being grappled by Grokal, as he just comes in like his face still bleeding, grinning, and just goes in a full-on frenzy with the first one missing as Grokal has grappled him, the second one hitting him to the temple, and then last one as Grokal opens his eyes, he is just returning the favor.
Nice.
As Grokal just falls to the ground. And Dural. Well now.
Alison was drinking and was expecting him to win, and it was like,
This is in the
Well,
evening
that's a
already,
first.
so I
As he
run.
picks you up, you're a little bit hazy,
so
but
it's
you
not-
can like it's like a
I'm still
boxing knockout,
human.
you know, like so you go down, but you're still a little bit hazy and
Yeah.
conscious. You don't like knock out for like a few hours or something. As he picks you up, this Dragonborn can throw a punch, and he will protect us. Now let us drink on her arrival.
Aren't you out? Like,
Yeah,
No, just a little bit woozy.
like, let's check me for concussion.
I
My
run up to,
intelligence is one lower.
Damn, boy.
I run up to him and heal him.
Oh, how much do I get back?
Well, it
I
was all
don't
non-lethal
dodge.
damage, so technically you are
It's
just
still-
bruised. You don't really lose any hit points.
Oh. Oh,
Sorry.
then I don't heal you.
Fair.
Fuck off.
Like you are in pain for like the coming few days as you need to heal from all your bruises, but that's
That's
about
fair.
it.
Oh, Gurkal loves this guy now. Gurkal's been bested, and he wasn't sure. Like, he was gonna be pissed at this guy, actually, like, cocky attitude and stuff. But now he's like, oh, you are awesome. You get to be cocky. That's why I'm cocky too, because I'm awesome too.
You arrogant son of a bitch.
Yeah. And he looks for him. He looks at him like the father figure he's never really had.
Oh no! Why?
That he supplanted Kurana with.
Next time Grakal is running up, Daddy!
That's a big concussion.
Gurkal's making a lot of new friends here. I mean, Danny, new dad.
Danny, also a father figure. Teach me weapons.
All right, now all of you, make sure the ship is sailing well, and let's pour some drinks. Oh, and get these nails out of the floorboards. Damn it. Clink. Throws them off, and like a few people get all the different things together.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Allison's been talking to the captain a bit, if he's allowed to at least.
Of course, like as this battle is going on and everybody is pouring a drink afterwards, you walk up to Marcus, who is just like standing there from a distance looking. Allison?
Yeah. So our first point of interest is the Azuri Islands, or what's it called again?
The Isle of Arila.
Arila.
Yes, indeed.
Sorry.
No matter. Might be a place that you've never been before then. And of course it's not
Yeah.
too bad to mispronounce names.
Should have it in my head a bit better, but that's alright.
Oh well, you have a lot of days to learn it, I guess.
Do you, I heard you guys were shipping ores
Indeed.
for any particular crew or business, or just for your own business?
Oh, well, of course we have a buyer in Fellowvale. Well, multiple actually.
Very well, very well.
But
So-
it's nothing of much interest actually, it's just simple iron ore.
Very well. Just interested.
Do you know the lands of Fellowvale?
Haven't been there before.
Well, it seems that the soil itself has some very magical potencies in different areas over there. So
That I've heard.
our buyers need to have this ore there to, well, use for some kind of enchanting schemes, I believe.
Very well.
But that's their own business, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, probably my family does some business there too then. But
What does your family do?
also enchant, but then more artifacts, weapons,
Your family hails from...
the Three Broken Isles,
Ah, of course, yes. Very well, very well.
the Arteno family.
Krukal seems to be having a good time over there.
Did Gurkal just get knocked out?
Well, I think they both took a little bit of a concussion right now, but it seems to be that Krukal was the one taking the final one, yes.
I've never seen him go down before. That's the first.
Well, that promises a good bodyguard then, I suppose.
Certainly. If for one thing, this guy at least had some strength in him.
Well, at least Los Seppels was very glad that the goblin raids seemed to be stopped by now. I heard you actually took out like 30 of them in total.
Yes, there's something bigger going on, but I don't think that's any of your concern.
Well, at least not for a couple of months ahead of us.
It's for the city to seek out themselves. Yeah.
What kind of trouble was there? Were there more goblins or?
Let's just say some people use these goblins for their own goods.
Well, does the city know about this?
They do. At least now they do. So
All
they're
right.
having a look out for it.
Well, let's just hope that they figure it out on their own while we're gone.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. Clink. Ira, what are you doing during all of this?
Probably have some drinks. I'm quite bewildered that Gurkal went down as well, because Well, I haven't seen him come down yet as well. So I'm probably just gonna check up on him. Not like really check up on him, but just, hey, how you doing, bud? And then that's about it. Yeah.
You still okay?
If you say
you're not
fine,
depressed now?
if you say fine, it's okay. Okay, that's it.
Here we go. All right.
Yeah, Grikal's fine. He seems to be enjoying himself drinking with the crew and
course.
rediscovering the secrets and happiness that alcohol brings him during the night.
Eventually, people also ask you, Gokral, so we actually saw that you took a little bit of a barrel with you? Question mark.
Yes. Oh, yes. I go and grab one.
En zo, dat klopt. Oh, sorry. Wow, I don't know why I switched to Dutch right now. But
So he grabs one of these barrels and he enthusiastically and clumsily comes running back into the small hole. Like,
well, it's a little bit larger than that. I think like a whole keg would be like something like this, right?
Ah,
yeah,
fair,
it's
yeah,
large,
yeah.
it's large, yeah. Like poof, you can actually like have a good night of drinking with this. I
oh,
believe.
nice.
Yeah, it works.
And as you bring out the keg, Droll also walks up to you. Anybody who is not ready to get this work done tomorrow will feel the fist of me and Grokal both. So you better take it easy on this, okay?
Ah, more battle. Yes, many drinks. Grikal like puts a plug into the keg.
And begins handing out drinks to the different crew members. A couple of which are still on working duty, by the way, and are still like hanging in the sails.
Does
and, like,
Gurkal
getting
actually know how to surf ill? Like,
I mean, he's by now he's probably seen it happen so much at the trade hub that he's gonna. I mean,
Yeah,
someone
like-
would have shown him.
It's not difficult to actually learn like Hole does the thing where the fluid comes out.
Yeah,
That's about it.
exactly.
fair.
You can pour.
And by
a mean
now,
drink right
Allison's probably persuaded him into using cups instead of wine
like
glass.
pushing your face in the barrel itself.
Or that, yeah. I figure Allison's. Gurkal, use the goddamn cup.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, fine. Use a bigger one. Just use a cup, okay, man? Just use a cup.
Please.
Here's a bucket.
As the roll is also looking over like your equipment, like getting the full plate up. Well, now doesn't this look fancy?
Yes. Ruins. Ruins mean love, fire, clan. They are central to Coronao.
And he picks up your spear, and if push comes to shove, then I believe that this is your weapon of choice then?
Yes, that spear has tasted blood of many.
Very well. Here, as he picks up the large axe that he showed you. Try this out for size. And he
Ooh,
throws
I
you.
catch it.
It's a large battle axe, but it's something different to it. That, my friend, is called a neck splitter.
Yes.
Might not really be for you. The balance might be a little bit off for your taste, but still, it gets the job done. Like, know that if you guys bounce into trouble, that well, it will find some necks. I hope.
Yes.
It's like a large axe with like the blade coming up to a point right over here, and there's like two small like openings right over there. So it's like a very, very vicious weapon to actually like chop off heads with.
Teach me how to use
Teach me, master.
new weapon courses every day.
Yeah.
We could see what can be done.
Yes.
Here.
Oh.
And if you want, you can actually talk to Durell and actually get learning to use an orc net
absolutely.
splitter.
I'm gonna use the net. The
Yeah.
neck splitter is cool.
The neck splitter
I mean,
is awesome.
It's like cool.
It does sound quite.
Cool?
You say it. It's quite. No, not
Hot.
quite. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Cool.
Cool.
That one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite.
Quite. Quite cool.
Quite quaint. Quite quaint.
Sounds a wee bit cool. Just a wee bit.
Sounds a wee bit cool. And Hannah, what are you doing during this first evening?
I'll just go up deck and play with my dancing lights for a little bit.
Oh. as the nice baubles of light are as the ship is sailing. Does dancing lights travel relative to you?
No, she can move him.
Yeah, but are they relative to you or relative to the world? Because the ship is moving
To
at
I
light.
think to
I
the world.
think.
I think
Yeah,
to
but
the
then
world.
again, when you're on a ship,
Probably
it also
doesn't say.
the
So does the
the
ship?
physics are a bit different.
Yeah. So does the ship sail away from you with the dancing light?
How quickly does the ship go?
Pretty fast actually.
Dancing light range is 120 feet.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
how,
like,
how
what's the
quickly can you
movement
move
speed?
it?
Yeah. And are you moving?
I can move.
No, but like the ship is moving at a very fast pace.
Yeah,
So your dancing lights couldn't hold up the ship.
I can move them every round. So
Yeah,
like
but-
every 6 seconds.
But how far?
120 feet.
Oh, you can move him 120
Yeah.
feet. Oh, that should do.
That's an immense speed.
Yeah, that
let's
should
see.
do.
Travel pace is
120 feet per
5
6
miles
seconds.
per hour.
Yeah, 5 miles per hour.
5 miles per hour.
Are
I
we
think that's-
calculating this?
Yeah.
Somewhere between, I think, 50 feet,
50 feet movement
I
speed.
can do
Okay.
that.
So you can hold them up then. You
around
can hold-
50.
Right. Well, we'll say 50 feet per round for
It's
now.
actually a pretty interesting game.
As you are playing with the dancing lights, few crew members actually like it a little bit as the light complements the beautiful torchlight that is there. Very nice, very nice. All right, but eventually the evening comes to you all, and you are all found below decks.
Arrow, you want drinks too?
Allison goes to
I
bed
do
quite
take some drinks, yeah.
earlier than normal,
All right,
actually,
very well.
so he can get up earlier.
Yeah, to help with Fisher and the preparations. For the
Also, but also for other stuff. I don't want to annoy people by doing that.
Okay, very well then. Then eventually, as Allison is woken up earlier than the rest of you, you knock onto the door of the kitchen of this vessel, and a voice from the other side makes itself known. Yes, Allison, is that you?
It is me.
Very well, go ahead then.
I'll answer,
All right,
and I'll basically just help him out.
okay. So, let's get this going right over here. There we go. Welcome. As you can see, we are having potatoes for the later evening, so you will just be peeling those right over there, as I be ready with the rest of the stew. But first, for the breakfast, they have a lot of bread here already at the ready, with some jerky as well. As you see, it's a little bit tough, but it's only better for the crew to actually be able to do, to get it into their system without having too much space here. So you go prepare that, and I'll be ready here.
Yeah, I'll basically just aid him. On
Very well. That would be a craft check then,
Yeah.
because you're crafting
Me.
food.
Yeah. That is quite high. It's a success.
Success. All right. Very good.
A natural 14 plus 10. So yeah, that works.
Nice. As you guys are all getting ready for breakfast, you're having a beautiful, nice meal. Now also served out by Allison and Fisher together, as the crew is also getting ready for the rest of their day on deck. The night shift is also going back to bed, so that they can be ready for the next evening to get the ship running during the night as well, because, well, we are not going to lose any daylight with this one. However, as you are all getting up, you can already feel that there is a little bit of a pressure building up around you, and as you look outside, you can actually see that the sky is getting very, very dark.
There's a storm coming.
Grakal's eating his
Yes.
breakfast.
Indeed it is. Well, let's make sure that the preparations are in order for when it happens.
Let's.
I'm just nursing a pleasant hangover. Like, you know, the good kind. It
The good
feels
kind.
like an achievement.
Yeah.
And eating breakfast and completely and utterly ignoring everything.
I rose beneath
Focus.
deck, nurturing a not so pleasant hangover.
Yeah, I guess it's all relative, right?
I was lying in his hammock like, oh.
Like with the half-eaten bread and it's like, I want to eat it, but I can't.
Where is your companion Iro?
I think he drank too much.
I'll
I'll get him. I'll wake him up.
you do understand that our business is that everybody.
I do, and I'll slap him in the face for it.
Very well.
Dodge.
Mountain stance in bed.
Basically walk up to Iro. Iro? Iro! Throw open the door. Walk up to him, throw him off the bed.
Yeah, you can't mountain stance in a hammock.
No
While he's
problem.
laying there, I'm
I
just
can
gonna-
try,
You,
but it's
you can take a feat for that on level 5.
yeah,
Like hammock stance.
hammock stance.
I'm gonna turn his finger out and throw him on the ground. Iro! You know we are on duty, do you? Don't
Yeah.
you?
Is there a fight? That's not a yes.
This is not how we should represent ourselves, Iro.
I mean, the cargo is safe.
Iro,
People are safe. It's all fine and dandy.
Although one could say that Allison was now fighting with you as she threw you on the ground.
That's true.
Iro, you do know that if you do not cooperate with the captain, that he might just set you off his ship the next port we reach.
That's true, but then again, everything is safe. That's all that matters at the moment, right?
Are you hungover?
That's not the point right now.
Are you fully capable?
I'm always fully capable. I'm not sickened, am I?
Just ask your mama.
Well, you're having a hangover, but not as much to actually influence your combat capability.
I'm more than able.
With a bit of bloodshot gaze of Iro right now.
Yeah, more than able. But could you stand in front of the sunlight? Oh, there you go.
Iro. Is everything just a game to you?
Pretty much.
Stop enabling him,
I mean-
Crystal.
I mean,
alcoholism.
everything also just goes my way.
It's funny.
Now that Krakol went down,
See, it's your
Iro is the only one of our group that didn't go down in battle yet, I think.
That's
Or at
me.
That
least
might
didn't,
actually be correct, yes.
or at least didn't take major damage.
Well, no, yes, you did. You've been like a.
You
Remember
always
the
hide
fight
though.
with the flowers? You got to like 3 HP left and hid behind
Oh,
the
yeah.
tower.
So no
Yeah.
wonder you don't go down. You just run away.
That's just being smart. You know
Tactical
what's also
advantage.
smart? Not trying to befriend centipedes.
I just want to make friends, okay? And I run up. No.
Iro,
She walks by, shouts that, walks up.
Jump in the water.
Iro gently just stands on his feet. He grabs the bread, he just looks at it, and he puts it in his pocket and he goes outside. Maybe some fresh air will do him good.
So Iro just walks past Allison.
Yeah. Oh,
just
when I get to the door, I say, "Allison, come on, we have a job to do. Come on, step up." And then I walk outside.
Allison did not like that. Allison will remember that.
this.
Allison's not taking a liking of Iro right now. First he fucked up his business. And now he's being a bitch too.
And for some reason, I always imagine when Iro's like being his happy little, like, not
Jovial
quite
self.
sassy, sarcastic, you know? He always kind of like walks like a little penguin because for some
He
reason I'm
waggles,
imagining
sir.
that,
Yeah.
and it makes him so much more happy and pleasant to look at. You know, he's just kind of happy, like I'm gonna have this bread.
Well, it is true. He has a bit of a waggle in him.
Yeah,
Because it
a
is-
swaggle.
A swaggle. Because most of the time there's not that much of bad intent behind it.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Except for when you're stealing our money.
Well,
Allison's,
did I?
Allison's
We have
kind
course.
of getting mad in his head, but he's serenity now.
Serenity now. Serenity now.
We have
He's
much
gonna
gold.
walk up as well.
All right. As you make your way to the deck, you can see that everything is, well, not in a panic, but everyone is running around, getting up and down, getting everything ready. As you can actually see, like in the distance, a flash.
Oh.
Grakal is slowly putting on his armor and getting ready for combat.
Does this
Thunder?
appear to be natural?
Make a perception check.
Dragons.
12.
Dragons?
It looks like a storm, so yeah. As everyone is running around a little bit, and eventually the quartermaster is walking up to you as Ilona makes herself known. All right. Now look, I know we didn't really talk about this a lot, but this seems to be going to be a bad one. So
Oh, what are you talking about exactly?
the storm right over there. If we will get through this, I hope you guys are ready to, well, lend everything a hand, because this might get ugly a little bit. Make sure you stay on deck. Make sure you don't fall off.
Should we attach a rope to everyone?
Well, no, because we need everyone to be on their feet, because otherwise the sails might Look, we will know what we're doing, but just...
Is it?
Could I ask you to just stand at the ready to jump in if we need you for anything
We don't
that
have
might
to
go wrong?
fight or any.
Well, if you can
Yeah.
fight a storm, be very glad to.
That would
but
be nice.
Maybe
But I
later, and I will. You actually might, if what I heard of druids correct at this.
We can do this.
Later, yeah.
Whoa.
Conjure storm.
Come here, Storm. I will kick you in the nozzle.
I will fight you!
Maybe if you throw lightning bolts at it.
Oh, electric arc, electric arc, electric arc. Oh,
No, Hannah
electric arc
actually
the
summoned the
storm.
storm. Yes, Hannah did actually summon the
I
storm.
can try an electric arc the storm.
I think if you electric
I
arc the
guess.
storm, the storm will immediately electric arc you. Because you are a point of electric
Yeah.
energy by that point.
But then it will go away, right?
That's not how storms work.
No. Okay.
Look,
Yeah.
if you have nothing to do at this point in time, please go to Dural and ask if you can help with anything, because we need to get this vessel storm ready as fast as possible before we actually hit it.
Very well.
I'll
Where can we find him?
put Melo down.
Right over there, as she points up, and Dural is right now in the middle of shouting orders while he's still like tying something up in the large mast.
I'll make sure Melo is down.
Melo is just like,
Dural,
I will be
orders!
on deck, no.
with a large thud, the large half-orc comes down. Ugh. Yes, it seems we have somewhat of a nice predicament on our hands. Look, Grakal, get up to that rope and
Grakal,
make sure...
Having just come up the stairs, just kind of, just right away being ordered around. It's like, okay.
Make sure you get that rope as tight as you can at that pole. Yeah?
Yes.
All right. Who of you can climb up?
I can.
Is it
I can.
athletics?
Would this be acrobatics?
You ask in game. Is that an athletics check? Look, we have no time for this. Can you climb?
I can try.
Look, two of you go up to there.
You bastard.
Go up to him. His name is Urga. Urga can give you the ropes, literally. Okay?
Very well.
What can I do?
Just stay out of trouble.
I want to do something. Wait, I can. Do you need lights? I can do lights.
Well, not right now, but eventually we will need some. Yes.
I cast dancing lights.
Right now it's still like it's gray. Like the entire sky is gray at this point, but you can already see like it's getting grayer and grayer the further inward you go.
Well, I'll cast dancing lights. I can do this.
Yeah.
Now Hannah feels useful too.
Hannah turns into a cat and falls off boat.
Grakal, as you run up to this place, I would like you to make an athletics check to just see how well you can tie this up. And the two of you, that would be an acrobatics check, or athletics, as you are climbing. What's that?
Natural one.
Natural one. Well, you get it nice and tight, although, how does knot tying work, actually?
Yeah.
This will be fine.
Yeah. No, he's just kind of holding it there, just kind of confused, standing there now that it's bound around.
I could have done that.
Grakal,
Nice rivals.
get it tight. Tie it up.
Hannah, help him!
Tie it.
I go up and try and help him.
Thank you. All right, 2 of you. Acrobatics or athletics checks.
A 9.
A 9. Very good.
24.
24. Allison takes a look around. All right, this should be able. Hup, 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 hup. Just jumping like with a rope, like up, 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 getting up in just a few seconds. Aro, on the other hand,
You're a monk.
sliding down again. It's not really working out for you.
Aro, help others!
As you are getting up there, Urga is telling you a lot of things about like, okay, so get this, we need to get this cleared in, so we only have the small sail right now, so you take this rope and do this and then that. I would like you to make an acrobatics check as you're up there.
Would this be an 8 check? Because I'm basically...
No,
helping-
this is something
okay.
you're doing yourself.
Okay. 20.
20, nice. Okay, so you're taking a look, assessing the situation a little bit. Okay, so this rope should be... All right, I see what he needs me to do. And as you pull it, you can walk over the beam a little bit, getting yourself taut with your legs and arms, and eventually you can get the sail right up there. You ask, is this okay? Yup, okay, and you tie it up. Seems to be done right now.
Can she do the actual knot then?
Okay.
Can I? Or
So you are getting to Grokal right now to see if you can help with tying the knot. Okay, so go ahead and make a survival check.
That's an excellent knot.
That's a pretty good knot if I say so myself. 24.
Okay,
We're never gonna untie that.
so you tie the knot right
Anna
now.
makes the best knots.
Tie the knot right now.
Any help?
Although you
Wow.
actually can see that Grokal, as with an athletic check, he was a little bit confused, so he let it go a little bit like, what do I have to do? I thought I did the thing. So it's a little bit loose, but nah, at least it's taut right now. Like it's stuck together. Aro, you are still at the bottom right now. What do you want to do?
I'm probably just gonna try to climb up again. Just
Okay. Second try. Go ahead, another acrobatics or athletics.
that's a 13.
13. Okay, so now you actually exited mountain stance, which was a little bit easier to actually climb up. Like, oh wait, no. Let loose all the muscles. Okay, yeah. And you're getting up there with a little bit of effort. As you are getting to like the second beam, which also has like the sail added, which also needs to be taught together with a lot of other people also working on it. You can try to do the same as Allison did with the upper one. So
Yeah,
go ahead
probably
and
do that.
make an acrobatics check.
We are terrible sailors.
That's a 6.
That's a 6. Okay, so you start off a little bit, but eventually you just slip, you fall down, the rope is loose, just waving in the wind right now as you go all the way down and take a total of 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit your back on the deck. What did you? Ah, damn it!
Allison runs up.
Go ahead and make another acrobatics check to see if you can help a little bit.
And he falls down.
21.
21. As Allison gets there, gets the start of the rope, reels it all the way back, and just finishes it up a little bit and gets the ship in working order for entering the storm, which is now seeming to happen.
Sweet.
As you guys are gathering at the deck, all right, the rest is up to us. Just make sure you stay alive.
I help you up. Also difficulty. Call 2.
Yeah.
I'll try and aid on everything I can acrobatically at least.
Quite
Okay.
difficult.
You wanna stay up there and try to see if you can help?
Yeah.
Okay, so Allison is going to
I wanna
try
be
and stay a
useful
part of the
for once.
crew right now. Okay, although like this is all meant for himself, it's not like you're going to someone's place and then helping with him. So it won't be aiding. It would be
Cool.
like work on your own.
Okay.
That's okay. Okay.
No.
As the storm is waving up now, and the larger waves are like rocking the boat back and forward, like almost to like 20-30 degrees an angle up and down sometimes. As also now you can hear like the large thunderstorm roaring up and up as the lighting now becomes a little bit difficult. So Hannah, you will try and use some dancing lights to make sure that people can see?
Yep.
Okay, so as you are standing there, you are holding your dancing lights up, getting them in the right area. I would like you to make a reflex saving throw to see if you can hold your balance as the ship is rocking forward and back.
Oh!
That's for 18.
Oh! That's a 24.
Very well.
Again.
Hannah, you stand up to the deck. Everybody is running around you as you are looking, and just with your staff, the 4 globules hover to like the large mast, which is now not only lighted by sometimes a large thunderstruck, but also the different globules that can actually hold like a little bit of dim light. You get him to the right areas now and then. You are giving a nice bonus to everybody that is doing his work there. All right. At the same time, what do the rest want to do? Allison, you are in the mast,
Yeah, I'm
getting ready
basically
to get
just
everything
asking.
ready.
Okay, tell me what to do and I'll do it.
Okay. So first off, make a perception check to see how well you can hear the orders.
14.
14. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. And now I would like you to make 3 acrobatics checks to see how well your work goes in here. In no real particular order.
Okay, 10,
10,
15,
15,
and 19.
15 and 19. Okay. So, as you are doing your work right here, it's a little bit difficult because, well, you have no idea what you're actually doing. You are just like following orders right now and like pulling this rope over there and pulling that over there and hand me this. Okay, what is it? I don't know. But however, you get some jobs done. Some are a little bit difficult for you and you have to give them out of your hands. But the most important thing, at one point, you eventually slip, but are able to catch yourself and stay upright in like the entire mast area. All right, what do you two want to do as the storm is raging on?
Grakal holds on to the biggest pillar, just confused at what's happening.
Iro holds onto Kirkall.
Arrows on his tail, just like, whoa!
Oh my god. Okay, so I would like both of you to make reflex saving throws, but both with a +4 as you are holding on for dear
Don't you
life.
have a bonus in mountain stance for being dragged against these kind of things?
this would
That's
be,
literally where mountain stance comes
I
in.
have a +2 defense when I'm shoved or tipped.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
would have a +6 at this moment in time.
Nice.
Okay.
That's really
Not
high.
rolling great
I have
today.
a +6.
Maybe we
Uh-huh.
should use another
So
dice.
plus 13.
That's 13. Yeah, that equates to a 31.
31.
Yeah.
You just stand there like you are magnetically sealed to the deck as like the ship is going all the way over there and it like somersaults at one point and you are still stuck to the
I
top
don't think
of it.
it's kind of funny that everyone's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you can also just walk around, by the way. You can just like you have such a good grip, you can just walk around.
I'm like that scene in Pirates of the Caribbean where he just walks over his ship while it's being torn to pieces.
Yep.
Like, oh,
La-da-dee,
what a lovely
la-da-dee.
breeze.
Nothing going on.
Just touch.
All right.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to tell you my number too, aren't I? No, I rolled a natural 6, so that's 16 total.
16
Oh.
total. Okay,
That's
no,
quite
that's
well.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
You are like your large dragonborn claws sometimes just scratch a little bit at the planks of the ship, but for the rest, you are just like holding on for dear life, and you are okay. You are.
I guess the armor weighs me down too.
Yeah. Also. All right.
Oh, you do not want to fall in the water with that armor on.
Grakal did not think of this.
No.
He does not know how swimming works, or physics, or, drowning,
Or society.
or society. No, he does. He's a
Well,
master of society.
So let's see.
In Los Cepos, at least. Let's see
Alright.
what fellow there brings us.
All right. As all the lines seem to be in order, everything is creaking a little bit, but like the sails are perfectly fine as the storm just keeps on rocking the boat back and forth. Eventually, however, as you guys are witnessing this, the large rope that you tried to get taut just snaps as it was like vibrating in the wind and eventually just comes off.
The knot
And-
was okay.
yeah.
It's just
And you can hear like the large orcish
Dragon?
figure once again with his normal orc voice, like brawl through the winds. Get that thought again! Get it taut!
Can I use mage hand?
No, I
It'll
don't.
be a little bit too weak for it. But as this rope just
Grab it.
got loose, you can already hear like the pillar that you're standing. It was something that shouldn't have come loose.
I'll try to grab it.
Okay, so you can just walk because
I'll
you're
just
you.
walk up to it.
Okay, and go ahead and make just a reflex check as you're trying
can
to
I
catch
help
the
him?
rope. You can try.
Well,
How
no,
do you wanna help?
she's concentrating on her lights, right?
No, but the constraining is one action.
Oh, okay.
That's 16.
16. You just want to aid him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, I ate him with
Yeah, so straight up dexterity.
Oh.
Dex. That's 28.
it's something
All right,
more than
awesome.
No, for me it was a reflex.
No, it's, dexterity is in your score.
Yeah, that's 2. And I rolled an 18, so it's
Oh.
20.
Yeah.
Did I say 28?
18
Whoa.
plus
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
28.
But still.
Yeah, 20.
Okay, so you get a +1. So
Plus
there was
one.
a
Is
It
it
was a
reflex,
reflex,
or dex?
right?
no. There was just like a pure dex, like
Pure
based
dex.
check.
Then it's
11.
11.
Yeah, it's just
Plus
like
one.
yeah, yeah.
Plus 2 then, right?
No, plus 1. It's like you need a
Oh,
20
yeah.
to give a plus 1. So
Oh,
11
yeah.
becomes a 12 at this point.
No, it
it's
was
an
already
11.
plus 1, wasn't
Oh,
it?
okay. It was an
Oh,
11.
okay.
As the rope eventually actually smacks you in the face, but it's still up there in the air. It's coming down a little bit. So you just can't seem to grab it. As
try
the
and
large
grab
mass
it
begins to creak.
Instead of helping him, I just
Oh, sorry over there. As the large mass begins to creak, and a small tear begins to.
can I try and
begin to-
grab the thing myself
You can.
instead of like having Iroh, who is a lot smaller than I am.
It's a fact.
Ah, nah.
What is it?
Natural 1.
Natural 1. Okay. So go ahead and make a reflex save.
We're gonna drown. We're gonna drown.
Reflex is 23.
23? Okay. So as you are standing there, eventually you just, it's so tantalizingly close, you try to jump up and get the rope. But as you do, you land, whoa, and actually are thrown to the edge of the boat, but you can grab yourself and not go overboard into the water.
That's something.
Is this rope also attached to the mast tie man?
It is, but you are doing like everything you can to give bonuses already with like the checks that you did. So that is your area of expertise.
I
at this
mean,
point.
I will try again.
yeah.
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 Okay. Go ahead.
That's a 13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, you catch it because you are in mountain stance. You can actually grab it, and you don't have to roll a save to actually see if you are getting thrown away by this. But you have the rope right now, and you can try to go and put it there. So, as you are holding the rope taut, you are pulled away just a little bit as the creaking continues for the mast. No extra cracks seem to be coming there right now. As you want to take it and
Yeah,
get
I'll
it
try.
taut?
I'll
Okay.
probably just.
All right. So go ahead and make a survival check to tie a knot in it again.
That's an 8.
It's an 8. Okay. You get it there.
Oh my god.
Why?
You're trying to get it, but eventually, as you are doing this, like one big hose of wind blows itself like real hard into the sails, and with it, it just comes loose again. But you can't keep it there.
Hannah,
Yeah.
from atop the mast, you hear Allison screaming, "Mend it!
Oh, that's so smart.
Mend the crack!"
Gasp.
I don't think I have mending.
Well, you did earlier, but I'm not sure if you prepared it.
That's not. Yeah, I did earlier, but I don't have it right now.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
We're on a
Storm
boat.
continues.
Yeah,
Should have
but
prepared this.
air bubble seems like way better than mending.
Recall,
right
do you
now.
want to do something while this is all happening? You can see your companions like wrestling with the rope. You're still like holding their on for dear life. Or are you good? No, I'm good.
Grakal's terrified. But, you know, clan before fear. So he runs up and grabs Iroh and holds Iroh up so he can make a better knot.
Very well. Go ahead and make a athletics check for me, as you are trying to navigate yourself like with this floor that is moving underneath you to get to them.
It's a 25.
25.
Oh,
Bam.
Grakal is fuming a little bit, like building up like his vigor, like come on man, you can do this, you can do this. You're not afraid of things moving and large drowning. No, I can do this, and you walk up, pick up Iroh, and just get him there.
I'll try again.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's bad. That's 22.
22, nice.
It helped.
All right, yeah.
I am
And
useful!
with that, you tie up the rope again, get it nice and tight. Okay, and it seems to be in its place right now. As then, at the last moment, a large wave hits the deck. As every one of you is, thrown back. I would like everyone to make a reflex saving throw.
Okay. 23 for Charlie.
Nice.
An 18.
18, nice.
22.
22.
natural 4 means 14. for
14. All right.
Allison. He's good at reflex, so that's
As the three of you are taking a few steps back, but are okay, you can see from the mast, a falling Allison just hitting himself on the deck and rolling towards the edge of it. I would like you to make another reflex saving throw as you are getting to the edge. First off, you will take, where do you have it? There we go. First off, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the deck hard.
That's not
But
bad.
then, as you are hitting the edge, you are thrown over it and you have one chance to grab yourself at the ledge.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it hurts more when you're heavier, so because you're so light and small as an elf.
18.
18?
That's for 8.
Okay, you're there.
And I'll try and climb up again.
As you get yourself onto the deck once again. This endeavor continues as the waves are hitting the vessel. Everything seems to be okay. The mast seems to be holding. Nobody seems to die.
I
Until
hold back onto
eventually-
the mast.
Yeah. And you just hold on for dear life. As the storm slowly but surely seems to subside back into clear and easier waters after like a full 6 hours of this. But it seems that our heroes have survived their first ordeal at sea. Dural eventually, as everything is wet and filthy and tired and sweaty.
Is anyone hurt?
Is everybody accounted for?
Oh yeah,
I think we have everyone.
Krakov's probably below deck removing his armor because it's getting real itchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable, yeah.
Is anyone hurt?
Well, I think everybody's hurt actually. But I think we'll be fine. No real damage was done except for a little bit of rope burn here and there.
I'll try, and those who do have some wounds, I'll try and medicine them a bit.
Go ahead and make a medicine check for me, please.
Jesus Christ. 9.
9. You try and you bandage them up a little bit, and it seems to soothe their wounds a little bit, but not enough to actually give them back any hit points lost. Although it was more just bumps and bruises and scratches than any real damage that was done. So, as the rest of the pack also gets their soaking clothes a little bit drier now that the storm is subsiding a little bit, the clouds still thick with white and gray. The day isn't really nice, but at least the worst has passed. And with that, we will end tonight's session. And we'll pick up next week to see what else the high seas have in store for our adventuring party.
Let's hope next season I don't have a fever.
Well, and otherwise, Allison just took up a cold because he was in the rain all the time and such.
Fair.
Makes sense.
We'll make it work. We'll
Makes
make it work.
sense.
Next episode, boats, boats, boats.
Beautiful. All right. So I think we're ready for today. This was a Tale of Dice, and I'll see you again next week. I hope.
Bye.